Yellow houseplant leaves often signal distress, but watering them with leftover coffee is a popular home remedy. Many gardeners wonder if this kitchen waste can restore vibrant green foliage. Let us examine the science behind using coffee for indoor plants and determine whether it truly fixes yellowing leaves. Foliage discoloration usually stems from overwatering, root rot, or nutrient deficiencies. Before applying any homemade fertilizer, identify the exact cause. Coffee cannot cure fungal infections or drainage problems. Understanding the underlying issue is the first step toward reviving indoor greenery without causing further damage. Spent coffee grounds contain macro and micronutrients essential for development. They provide nitrogen for leaf growth, potassium for photosynthesis, and magnesium for chlorophyll production. Copper is also present. These elements support vegetative growth, but their actual availability depends entirely on proper preparation and soil microbiology. A widespread myth claims coffee drastically acidifies soil. Scientific research proves this false for used grounds. Brewing extracts most acidity, leaving spent grounds neutral. Only fresh brewed coffee remains acidic. Applying unbrewed grounds or undiluted liquid can severely acidify soil, burning delicate root systems and causing foliage damage. Certain acid-loving houseplants tolerate diluted brewed coffee exceptionally well. Azaleas, hydrangeas, ferns, and gardenias naturally thrive in slightly acidic conditions. For these species, a weak coffee solution can gently adjust soil chemistry. However, you must always dilute the liquid thoroughly to avoid chemical stress. Conversely, calciphile species strictly require neutral or alkaline soil environments. Plants like chlorophytum, asparagus fern, and calceolaria will suffer from coffee application. Their roots cannot process acidic compounds efficiently. Feeding these varieties with coffee will rapidly trigger nutrient deficiencies and irreversible leaf yellowing. Proper preparation prevents mold growth and soil compaction. Fresh, wet grounds must be thoroughly rinsed and completely dried on a radiator or in a low oven. Only fully dry powder should be stored. This drying step eliminates harmful bacteria and prevents surface crust formation that blocks oxygen and water penetration. Dry grounds work best as a soil amendment or thin mulch layer. Mix the powder thoroughly with potting substrate during repotting, keeping it under 10% of total volume. Lightly scattering dried grounds protects soil moisture. Never apply thick, wet layers as they create hydrophobic barriers and encourage fungal proliferation. Liquid application requires strict dilution ratios to prevent root damage. Always allow brewed coffee to cool completely before mixing with equal parts cool tap water. This ratio creates a mild nutrient solution. Apply directly to soil, avoiding foliage. Following coffee watering with plain water helps maintain balanced moisture. Never use coffee containing milk, cream, sugar, or artificial sweeteners. Dairy residues introduce harmful bacteria that rapidly rot roots and attract fungus gnats. Unbrewed commercial grounds contain excessive acidity and concentrated caffeine. These additives cause immediate chemical burns and guarantee rapid leaf yellowing in potted plants. Yellowing leaf edges often indicate root burn from excessive coffee application. Overconcentrated nitrogen or sudden pH drops damage delicate root hairs, preventing water uptake. If foliage turns brown after treatment, immediately stop feeding. Flush the pot thoroughly with clean water to leach excess salts and restore conditions. Coffee cannot replace complete fertilizers because it lacks essential phosphorus and calcium. These missing elements are critical for root development and structural cell walls. Plants receiving only coffee will eventually show stunted growth and pale foliage. Use coffee strictly as a supplementary organic amendment to avoid hidden deficiencies. Beyond nutrition, coffee acts as a natural pest deterrent. The strong aroma and caffeine content repel slugs, fungus gnats, and ants without toxic chemicals. Mixing dried grounds with orange peels effectively discourages curious cats. This protective barrier reduces physical damage while maintaining a safer indoor growing environment. Researcher Linda Brewer emphasizes that coffee primarily feeds soil microbes rather than plants directly. Microorganisms decompose organic matter, releasing nutrients slowly while improving soil structure. High caffeine concentrations can inhibit seed germination. Understanding this microbial pathway explains why gradual application yields better long-term results. Will coffee turn yellow leaves green again? Only if discoloration stems from nitrogen deficiency or needs mild acidification in suitable species. Properly dried grounds or diluted brew can restore vitality gradually. However, coffee cannot fix drainage issues or missing phosphorus. Apply sparingly for lasting green recovery.